this gets answered here.
Blast off.
Blast off.
Good afternoon, Evolution family. Today is Wednesday, November 5th, 2025. It's a little bit after 3 p.m. Pacific time. I'm Jose Lambert of Archer Travel Service with the incomparable Miss Susie Hegmuller.
Good afternoon, everybody. Glad to see you all.
So we're here and we have our special. We do this twice a year. We do it before the spring summer season, and we're also doing this before the winter holiday season. This is our travel fraud and prevention and detection special, and we have a lot of information to share with you today. Right?
Sounds good. Yeah, this is a really important segment that we're doing, and it's right in the forefront right now because it seems to be becoming more and more prevalent. If you get a call from me, you know that it's usually because we have a problem with one of your bookings, or your customer has claimed a chargeback, or we've been given a fraudulent credit card. So Jose is right. We usually do this twice a year, but I hope those of you that are joined today take this to heart. This is really important, and it's becoming, I get them almost every day now. Yeah. And it's becoming there's so many fraudsters out there, and they've become super smart.
We're going to show you some examples later on in the training that has been affecting our current agents. And we've got some agent experiences that have just happened in the last 4 or 5 days.
And they're glad to share it with us, and it's good, yeah.
Now, I really need the support of senior leadership. I've been talking to some of the FC's founder councils today, these platinum leaders, but we really need you guys to step it up to help your other team members. This is really important. If you are bringing in, if you're a sponsor, a recruiter that's constantly bringing in and building your business, great, please just reach out, just touch them. Say, are you working on bookings, or call me when your first couple of bookings, because we have some examples today of something that was just horrible, a horrible thing. And I need you guys to step it up. I mean, you get a percentage of their commission, so you should be leading them. And if you don't have time, then tell them to contact Archer Travel for your first couple of bookings. Because then that way this person wouldn't have gotten burnt like they did.
Yeah, we'd be more than happy to help. We understand that you're busy a lot of times, and
we understand
that's why agents sometimes get frustrated if they can't get through to somebody and they've got a booking that they want to go through with, but
call us.
They're feeling a little hesitant. It's better to guide them through and give them some heads up so that they're more confident going forward and not feeling so left out. Again, this affects everybody.
Yeah.
It's a trickle-down effect. So you don't want to lose people. We don't want to lose people. So try to help them out.
Now, again, if you want a copy of this PowerPoint, all you need to do is email me at the end of the presentation. I'll send this out there. And share this information with the other teams. You guys have teams and you have trainings and you need to do all that other stuff. Share this information with them because it's really important. Hi, Amanda. How are you, by the way?
This says what?
I'm good. How are y'all doing?
We're all good.
I'm good. Let me just ask you quickly, how was the 1 o'clock Carnival Supplier Webinar training with the Mayor of Funville himself, Drew Santiago?
Mr. America Fund.
It was so great.
Good.
Drew went over a ton of updates and whatnot, and also even showed about group bookings in the portal, the goccl.com portal.
Beautiful.
And like always, he's going to go to extra mile, and any questions he missed, he's going to go back and answer them on Facebook.
Okay,
that's
you guys
so nice.
And that's really important. Now, if you missed that training, it's right here on this Facebook page. And again, you leaders that are bringing, I couldn't make it, don't mean if you don't make it that you can't go back and review it. It's right here on this Facebook. We leave it here for you to watch at your convenience, video on demand. All right, let's get back to this. Travel fraud, 21 days, winter holidays 2025. The 21 days policy that we have here at Archer Travel is to protect you so we don't have travel fraud. And we're going to talk about that right now. Okay? All right, so let's go to the next slide. Amanda, can we go to 2 sides because I want to make sure that they can see this a bit fuller. Is that okay? Let's see.
Do you want me to move over by you?
No, you stay right there.
Stay here?
Yeah.
Okay.
She's gonna make us go. There we go. All right, so you come over here.
Oh, okay.
Just don't move.
Don't move. All right.
Stay where I'm at. Okay.
She'll move. There you go.
There you go. Okay, go ahead.
All right. To clear up, she's gonna clear. To clear up misunderstandings, to make the process easier for agents, to make the process faster to use for agents, to prevent travel fraud, agent must be aware. Okay. Now, this is 21-day bookings. This is very important because fraud usually happens, right, when someone's calling like, I need to be in Vegas by Friday, and that's in 3 days.
Actually, sorry, can you bring Susie a little more in? She's too far to the,
Here,
there you go.
okay. All right,
Thank
so,
you, okay, you
okay.
can get back to it.
Okay. Travel fraud usually happens within a week. Somebody calls you, oh, I need to be in New York.
A week to 10 days is where this starts to get hot.
Right. So what we've done is we put this parameter of 21 days. Now I'm going to show you an example of what that means on a calendar. Okay? It's anything that if someone calls now, 21 days out. All right? Let's go to the next slide. Okay, here is Travel Cafe booking 21-day regulations. This is in your Travel Cafe. This is in your Travel Cafe. It's really easy. And it's there. Okay? Now, let's go to the next slide. Everything's all right there. So here's an example of 21 days. Here's a calendar of December 2025, right? So as you can see, anything that's booking out from November 31st, is there? No, November 30. November 30.
So if they call you on November 30 and want to go December the 15th, guess what?
That's within 21 days.
That's within 21 days of departure.
Okay? Again, if someone calls you on November 30th and they want to go out on December 19th, that's within 21 days. Okay? So get that in your mind when people are calling you. Now, there are certain procedures that have to happen for this. All right? And you have to make sure that you get all the paperwork that you need. Right?
Please get all the documentation, because if this becomes a chargeback, and we'll talk about chargebacks later, what that involves. If you don't have all this proper documentation, we have no way to help resolve this in your behalf, because what happens is the supplier will contact us, say there's a chargeback or this looks like a fraudulent booking. They'll tag it right away as soon as they get it, when they see it. If we get in touch with you and say we need these documents, I'm going to hope you have them, because if you don't have backup, the supplier cannot go to the bank or to the credit card, to the holder of the credit card, and fight for you or fight for Archer Travel. If you just say, oh yeah, it was verbal, okay, so what? That doesn't mean anything. So that's why these things are set in place. And I know it takes you a little extra time, but believe me, in the long run, if you don't have this, this time is going to become money.
Okay, and what do we mean by documents, okay? The documents that we need, you must submit a credit card authorization form, booking information to Archer Travel if reservations are made within 21 days with these suppliers below, right here. We need the credit card authorization form. What else do we need? Copy of the credit card, driver's license, passport. All of those we must have. Am I missing anything?
No, and the reason we have this is not all 100% Archer Travel's this is not what our protocol is. This is what the supplier will ask us for. They will say, we have a chargeback or we have a fraud. We need the following documentation to help fight or resolve this in the behalf of the agent. If we don't have this, the supplier doesn't have anything to do to try to help get this out of what's happened. So I know everybody says, well, I don't know, my person doesn't want to give me the credit card. They don't want to sign my authorization. Well, I'm really sorry. You have to explain to them, as what I tell them, I'm using your money to make a booking. And I want to make sure that everything that I have on this document is correct and you understand it and you agree to this. If they don't, well, how are you going to say, well, this is what you said or this is what I said, because it doesn't work, okay?
And, listen, okay, if people have gone on vacation and booked cruises, they know the drill. They know that they have to pay with a credit card. And they also know that they have to do a credit card authorization. Now, I always used to like to say that it's protection for you, the agent, but also protection for you, the client, Mr. Client, because it's telling you that I'm only going to charge what I've quoted you out here, and that's it. If you have any other activity on that card, that means something's wrong on your end.
And they need to know who the charge is coming from. Usually they put the name of the travel agency. It's not Archer Travel. No. It's not the name of your company. It's the supplier.
It's the cruise line. It's the
whatever
supplier.
The name
Whatever
of it is.
You're doing, okay?
Because when they get the charge on their card and it says Apple Vacations or ALG, they're like, I don't know what this is. And then all of a sudden we get a charge back that they don't know what the charge is for. They don't know what this company
they go, what is that? I thought I was doing with Archer Travel.
Okay.
So you got to, now, wait. Let's stay back there. Let's stay back here. I want because this was brought up again. I got a couple of emails about this now. Oh, Zay, I'm a new agent, but you know what? I'm using this Travelfy or whatever, this other system, and they already have credit card authorization for it. I'd rather do that one because it's that much easier for us. No. Archer Travel only takes the Archer Travel credit card authorization form. Okay, I'm sorry. That's the house rules.
So house rule is also when we went to suppliers to see what they needed, this was their input. This is what they asked
They
for.
said
They
we need
agreed
one
on
from
this. Look,
you
that's-
guys, not from
Not-
some
right.
other third website that's for something that I don't even know.
They don't know.
We want it that says Archer Travel on it, that it's ours. So again, when you guys start training and you go into all, cut the corners and use this website, that website, blah blah blah. No, you have to have the Archer Travel credit card authorization form for every booking. Every booking for your safety. It's your business. If you cut corners and go to travel blah blah zip line,
Whatever,
right?
yeah,
That has a credit card authorization. Oh, I gave it to my that's much easier for them. No. This
This
is
form
protect-
has been, this form has been revised multiple times to make it easy.
Easier for
It's
you.
pretty basic.
It's really basic. And we're not asking for the full numbers. We're just asking for the last four numbers of the credit card. So it's not like, oh no, they're going to have to give up. No, just give me the last four numbers. When it expires, then we get a copy of the card. Okay, now, this information, the 21-day bookings, have to happen with these suppliers. If you notice, Expedia Tap isn't on here.
None of the cruise lines are on
None of
there.
the cruise lines are on here. But there are certain ones that you book a lot. Anything ALG, Apple Vacations, American Airlines Vacations, AM Resort, well, that's now the Hyatt all-inclusive
Right,
vacation.
Hyatt.
Archer Go, Beds Online, Blue Sky Tours, again, that's ALG. Delta Vacations, big time. Find your vacation. If you notice, these are primarily our land suppliers.
And they're probably some of our top suppliers
Yeah,
in most
these
cases
are.
that
You-
require this.
Yeah, you guys booked this. There's no longer Southwest, but Travel Impressions. A lot of this is ALG and our land suppliers. So get on this. You're going to need this, okay? And believe me, it is there. Okay, we even show you in the Travel Cafe. Amanda, I know I'm throwing something at you. Is there a way that we could go to Travel Cafe here in a minute? Is that doable?
Yeah.
To show them where it's at.
We'll let us know when you're ready
revisit
to
that in a
go.
minute.
But we're going to do this. How to fill out the credit card authorization form. It's right there in your Travel Cafe. How to fill it out. Just step by step by step. All right, let's go to the next slide. Okay, here's the credit card authorization form. It's pretty easy. Now, if you go up there, I know I have to get this. It said business name. Oh, I don't know what to put in there. Business name. Do I put in Archer? Do I put in mine? You put in the independent contractor information. You see, that's you.
What's the name of your agency?
It's the Jose
XYZ,
Lambert Travel
that's
Agency.
right.
The Jose Lambert, I'm the travel agent. I'm the independent contractor. Okay, so that you put your name in there, your business name. Okay, oh, I'm sorry. All right, well, here we are in Travel Cafe. All right, and if you notice, for 21 days, it's like the third listing. See that? Look at that. Boom, right there. You click right there, and it's right there for you. How to submit it, everything else is in there. Questions, if you have any questions about that. All right. Amanda, can we go back to the form?
Go back to the credit card authorization.
Yeah. I know, I threw it.
That's okay.
Okay, so look, you put in your information. Then guest name, there's the client name. Trip type, what kind is it? The supplier name, is it ALG? Is it Funjet? Is it Pleasant
Delta
Holiday?
Worldwide Vacations, whatever
Delta
it is.
Vacations, etc. Departure date, the confirmation number on the booking. The return date, contact name, client name again. Boom, contact name. Name as it appears on the credit card. The last four digits of the credit card. Okay? Then total the charge on the credit card. How much is it? The expiration date on the credit card. The billing address. Then travel protection was offered, yes or no?
Please fill this out.
Please. Travel protection was accepted, yes or no? Okay? Credit card holder signature. Date. Done. Done. It's not that hard. It really isn't. And if you're dealing with family members and friends that are, yeah, okay, yeah, sure, I'll fill that. Yeah, come on, I really want to go on the Carnival Mardi Gras. I want to go on the Panorama. Right? They'll do it.
Just do it.
Just do it.
The other thing I want to bring up right here, we do not take third-party credit cards.
Yeah.
So if you fill this out and the passenger is not the card holder, it won't fly because
Okay.
this is what's happened, why it's happened.
Okay, let me explain to you what a third-party credit card is. I'm the client, Jose Lambert, and I'm going on the Mardi Gras with me and my friends. We're going to go, and my Uncle Jim's going to pay for it. See, third party.
Third party.
No, that ain't going to take it. But wait, my Uncle Jim wants to pay me for it. Then you know what? If Uncle Jim wants to pay you, let him give you the money on your credit card and then you pay for it. But
It sounds kind of crazy. Somebody else said, well, it's my grandma or whatever.
Yeah.
I had a situation where the family evidently got into some kind of a feud before these people left. And because they were mad at each other, the grandma says, the heck with you. I'm not paying for your honeymoon. So good luck. She denied the charges.
Yeah. Chargeback.
Chargeback, that means I'm not paying for this. They can just say, I'm not paying for it. They don't care. If you don't have this right and you don't have it corrected, it's not going to help. It's not going to help the chargeback. It's not going to help a fraud. No third-party credit cards. The card holder must be one of these passengers.
Right. Got to be the client. Okay.
Okay.
All right. Got to. Don't. And if that happens, if you go, well, my Uncle Jim wants to pay for all of us, for our bachelor party, blah 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 blah. Okay. Well, then have Uncle Jim give you the money that you can put on your credit card so you can pay for it. But
Do
no,
yourself a favor.
Yeah. Okay. What is travel fraud? I'll get out of the way here. Travel fraud are schemes for making money in deceptive, dishonest, and fraudulent means. And this is happening now to consumers. We have an example of this that we're going to show you in a few minutes, how this is now not just affecting the travel industry and travel advisors, but now it's affecting the travel consumer.
Right.
Example, in travel fraud, victims are told by email that they have won a free or an incredible cheap trip. However, these trips often have hidden costs. Tours that are advertised as free may not include airfare to the departure point or the hotel accommodation. The recipient of the free trip is required to make these extra reservations through a specific company. In these instances, the costs are very much higher than the market price. You guys, and there is a ton of it happening now. We have new data that is showing that, right? That's showing how it's now
too good
affecting-
to be true.
It's just
It
too good
is.
to be true. And we're going to talk about that here in a minute. So let's just keep going to the next slide. And again, if you want a copy of this PowerPoint, all you need to do is email me and I will send this to you. I'd love to share this information. Evolution agent travel types of fraud. We have chargebacks. Online shoppers can deliberately abuse the chargeback process to get something for free. Hotel booking and airline ticketing chargebacks are rampant, and they can affect travel intermediaries as well. For example, a customer purchases an expensive vacation package through a travel agency, but even one aspect of the experience can make them demand a chargeback on their entire vacation. Example would be the honeymooners who go to Hawaii.
And it rains.
And it rains. That's it. I want my money back.
It was terrible. My hotel room wasn't what I thought it was.
Yeah, or just little things
It's
like that.
nothing that's huge.
It's nothing that you, but that's it. I'm not paying for that.
And they come back, and you remember, most of the times it takes 30 days
Yeah.
for a charge to hit somebody's card,
then-
depending when their billing period is.
And if you don't have that credit card authorization form, and if you don't have that paperwork, who's going to pay for that chargeback? Archer Travel isn't. You are. You, the agent, are. This is why I'm saying these are safety guards for your business and for your, healthy state of mind to know that you're protected, right?
It is. It's so important, and like Jose said, it takes just a little bit of time
Yeah.
for you to explain to them and get that credit card authorization filled out completely. Talk to your customer before
Yeah.
they go. Send them a copy of the invoice. Ask them, is this everything that we talked about? Do you agree to all of this? You have the option when you book something to send the copy to the customer to have them review. You need to call them the minute you send it to them and say, do you have this? Can we go over a few items? Do you understand? This is not an ocean front. This is an ocean view.
Right.
That doesn't mean you're going to look out your window and the ocean's going to be in your face. It might be in the bathroom and you might be able to see the ocean. These are things you have to tell them because they'll say, I don't know, I can only see the ocean from one corner of my room and it was the bathroom.
What?
So just be specific, know your product and understand what it is that you're selling them.
Yeah, make sure that everybody's on the same page. This is what you get. Nowadays, you can see all the type of inventory rooms that you get on YouTube.
Send them a picture.
Yeah, show them a picture of what it is, and you'll be able to do that. All right, let's go to the next slide. All right, Evolution Archer Travel Types of Fraud. Internet travel agent fraud. Fraudsters prey on travel agents. Huh. New agents, and
I love
especially
you.
those who have their guard down because they're trying to book at the last minute. Travel agents are especially at risk with big ticket items like lavish vacation packages, which combine with air and hotel. This is prevalent. This has been going on for the last 25 years. It's the person that calls you at, I need to be in Vegas, Friday. I need to have,
I need a suite.
at the Bellagio Hotel. I want first class
I want limo
tickets. I
service.
want limo. And you're like, wow, they make all this commission, and it's fraud. It's fraud. So, and okay, I want to stop here a second. I know you have to have a presence in social media. I know this. And we're going to talk about this here in a minute, but you've got to watch it with social media. It's different with community marketing when you're, face to face with someone, you can check out the vibe, but social media is becoming just a vast jungle. It's becoming just, so please be careful. And we're going to talk about that here in a minute. Let's go to the next slide. Travel fraud. Okay, here's an example of travel fraud that happens a lot here at Archer Travel. All right, here I'll get. Oh, thank you,
Yep.
Thank you, Amanda. Here you get a Facebook inquiry from example Detroit, but you live in Seattle, Washington. You don't know anybody in Detroit, and they want. Oh, we want to go on a vacation. We want to go to Punta Cana, and we just bumped it. We discovered you on the internet, right?
Yep, as they say, we found you online.
We found you online.
We found you on Facebook.
Or we found you on travel leaders with your published profile. We found you there, okay, and we want to go to Punta Cana. Okay, but no. I don't want to sit down and have a phone conversation. I just want to do it email because I don't have time for a phone conversation. Check the time in Origin when that happens, okay? The booking is too good to be true. Oh yeah, we want first, 5-star accommodations. We want the penthouse at the Rio Palace, blah, blah, blah. No, I'm not going to fill out the credit card authorization form. No. I don't do that.
It's too risky for me.
It's too risky for me. And can we hurry up? I'm going to hurry up to book because, we're going to be there by Friday. We want to go there. See?
The other thing, they say, oh, I want to give this to my wife for a surprise.
Yeah.
Because she, we're having problems. I can't give you any information like that because it's a surprise for her.
Yeah.
They'll say anything. Believe me, these people are slick.
Yeah. And then you get the credit card and it's a fraud credit card. It's so please be careful here. Be very, very careful here. Especially if you're getting emails on Facebook from people you don't know, from areas of the country that you don't know. That's a red flag right there. I live in Tulsa, Oklahoma. Why is somebody from, Stamford, Connecticut sending me an email? What? I don't know anybody over there. Oh, I discovered you on, because they have travel agents in Detroit. They have travel agents in Stamford, Connecticut. They got plenty of them. So, all right, let's go to the next slide. Okay, don't waste time with international inquiries. Don't. Be suspicious of, you don't have to move. Of all inquiries that you don't know from other states and areas, fill out the credit card authorization form, charge a booking fee. Okay, so here's another thing that you guys can do. You want to make a little bit of money on this. Ways to weed out people. Well, you don't want to fill out the credit card. That's our company policy. But I charge a $100 research fee when I work with people I don't know.
Because this is going to take my time. This is not
an easy booking. It's going to take my time to help you. But I charge. So can I have your credit card? Let's get that money thing out of the way right now. Boom. They'll hang up right in a minute. They're not going to give that up. So, but really, don't waste time on international inquiries. I'm an agent in Seattle, Washington. I got an email from Bonn, Germany. They want the football team. They want me to book their football team, right?
They do.
Yeah, we've gotten those before. No, they don't. That's fraud. You don't think that a professional football team, even if it's minor league,
they have an agent that they use.
In Bonn, Germany?
Especially, yeah.
You don't think that they don't... Why are they calling you all the way across the United States and Seattle, Washington for that? That doesn't make sense.
The other thing that we're getting from international is last minute.
Yeah.
People that don't sometimes originate here, they don't originate in the United States.
Yeah.
They will start like in Toronto, and then in Toronto they want to go to Paris. They just want 2 nights in Paris in a top hotel. Then they want to go to London to a 5-star hotel.
And then they'll do something
it's less than 5 days away.
Right.
And they want everything top end.
Right, and then they want to go to Istanbul.
Right.
It's like they want to do some exotic stuff, like they want to go to Morocco or something. So watch
you
out
start getting these kind of listen to where they're thinking they're going to be going.
And listen, if you have, your gut will tell you.
Something's
if you have
wrong.
Anybody, if you send it to us right away, call us right away. Going, Jose, you know what? I got this really weird feeling, but it just did. So we can warn you that it's out there, and we have some warnings that we're going to give you today too.
And believe me, we'll be happy to call your customer and qualify them if you're feeling uncomfortable.
Yeah, if you're like, we'll call them up in a minute.
We'll do it right away.
Yeah, we will. All right, and you'll still make the commission. Connect with the client via phone. If they don't want to do that, it's a red flag. Boom, I don't have time to call. I don't have time. Fill out the Archer credit card authorization form. Your protection. It's your protection and the client's protection. Copy of the IDs. Check all referrals, Facebook, fan. You know, Susie's always like, when you get that ID, you know, check the address. Go to Google Maps. Make sure it's an apartment building. A lot of times, right? Go ahead.
We've had that. It was an international, first of all, a passport. We're going to show you one of these. Something just did not match. He was in some other place, I don't know. So we pulled Google Map, and the house that supposedly he said that was the card match, it was an empty lot.
Yeah, it was a field.
It was a field.
was a
So
field.
right off, we told the agent, don't
No.
go any further with him.
Yeah.
She said, but he keeps contacting me. I said, just ignore him. Tell him we're very sorry. And be nice. You can say, very sorry, at this time we're unable to complete your travel for you. Thank you very much. And end the conversation. Don't go any further with
Yeah.
him.
Okay. When in doubt, contact the upline, your upline, or contact Archer Travel. Contact us. That's what we're here for. All right, let's go to the next line. Important upline, recruiters, sponsors. Please check all new Evolution agents and reach out to them. Are the clients real? The new agents are going to be like they're little lambs, you know, out in the field.
And they want to learn.
They want to learn.
And they want to be successful.
And when they hear, oh, I got somebody, I have a new client, blah, blah, blah. Oh, great. So, breathe.
Settle down.
That's great that you have, but are they real? Have you checked them out? Have you called them on the phone? Do you, you know, the legitimate, see if they are real, feel them out, vet them, get to know them. If you will know, you know, something in your gut's going to tell you this doesn't feel right, or wait a minute, something doesn't, you know, if something doesn't feel right, contact your upline or contact us here at Archer Travel. That's why we're here.
And if you start to ask them questions and they start to get a little
Here,
hinky
I'm going to
about
get out
it,
of the way because Susie's going to talk about these.
if they get a little weird when you're talking to them, they go, well, I don't know, why are you asking me these questions? I just want to make a booking. Why are you being so difficult with me? Because that's how they get. They get defensive.
They get very defensive.
All right, here's one example of a fraud credit card. Let's take a look.
No, it's a passport.
It's a passport. Sorry, go ahead. It was a point at what we're at.
This was funny because it's a guy, right? But the signature on the passport is Amber.
Amber.
So I'm like, well, wait a minute. That ain't going to cut it through TSA. They're like, excuse me, sir, but we need your signature. And then there was some lines here, right, Susie,
Yeah,
that didn't work for you?
It doesn't match.
Yeah, that doesn't match. The way this line, do you see this line? This U.S., that didn't match. And then there was something up in here that just didn't
There was
look,
something on
or a
the way
smear
the
or
card
something on
was,
it.
the way it was given
Now,
across.
if you have a passport that you think is, send it to us. We have a fraud department here that this lovely lady, when
I
she's
just
not
love.
busy booking the world, is also
just-
in charge of.
The way I caught this, because I got this one, is I had my passport here at my desk.
Yeah.
Because you don't automatically remember what a passport's supposed to
Right.
look like. It looks pretty good. So when I pulled my passport and I started to see some of these things on here, that's what triggered me that this was a bad passport. People alter passports. This is not uncommon.
Yeah. Yeah.
They alter driver's license.
Yep,
Not
they sure do.
uncommon.
Yep.
Please remember what you're dealing with here. These people are not on the right side of the street. And they talk to each other, and once it gets rolling, they're happy to share it with other people because these people, I don't know,
They're criminals.
They're criminals, okay?
Yeah, they're criminals. Here is an example of a credit card. Now, again, it's John Conley, but again, the signature on it is Amber.
See?
I'm like, what?
This is where they sometimes go astray. And
See,
you can
because here's the thing. They're so excited about committing crime
Yep.
that they make mistakes.
They
And
don't
here's an
think.
example of a mistake where you kind of go, well, wait a minute, whose credit
Who's
card? Is
the-
it Amber's
and who's
credit
Amber?
card? Who the heck is Amber? Who is Amber? And then here's something that I caught that I said to Susie. I said, Susie, I always see the logo on the front. I never see it on the
on
back.
the back.
On the back of it. And I went, I didn't. You see it? You notice how it's on the back there?
And it's in a weird place.
And it's in a weird place. And I went, I've never seen that before. So again, you know, look at this stuff. Okay. All right. Here's some emails that we've gotten. Okay. And here, let's see about here. I'll move out of the way.
No, go
Amanda.
ahead. No, I'm
you just
going the wrong way.
okay.
Stay put. Put me
All right,
out.
Yeah, here. Look at this. Now, this is where I kind of go. This is, as you can see, Philip Barkley. Okay.
It's an email.
But then the email address it's not Philip's email address. D. Hansen at UNICEF, international.org. UNICEF, kindly partner with us, UNICEF, to book a flight for our board member traveling from Santo Domingo, going to Miami for a meeting. Find below the itinerary and travel dates. And this was close to those dates, if you remember. We got this like a January 10th or something.
Yeah, it was very close to the dates.
Class Economy, kindly refrain with an offer for our perusal and payment. We look forward to hearing from you soon. Have a wonderful day. Denise Hansen, Senior Travel Coordinator. So, okay, now, okay, UNICEF is a huge international company, a huge international organization. They have their own travel team.
They have their own travel agency.
They have their own travel department. They're
And
so
this
huge.
is a VP of what here?
Yeah, a board member
board
traveling.
member,
Why would they go out and see? So right away, when you see this, or like doctors on duty, that's another one that you're going to get some emails from. That we need to move our doctors from Miami going down to Cartagena, and we need further. It's like no, they have their own people that do that.
Also, look at the verbiage on here. It's very awkward.
Yeah.
It's extremely awkward. So I don't know if they're doing
Kindly
AI.
revert.
Kindly revert.
With an offer for
Yeah.
our perusal and payment.
See,
who uses
who
revert?
uses that kind of word? Okay.
Here's another one. I hope this message finds you well. I'm writing on behalf of 2 clients who are currently in Ohio and planning to visit California. We're looking at a comprehensive tour package that includes the following: Ohio to California, and back to hotels with breakfast included. We would appreciate if you could provide recommendations for destinations, attractions, activities in California suitable for popular locations. Please also include any promotional or discounts currently available. I'm like, who is this?
Who's this person?
What, this guy, Skirk, how do you say that, Amanda? Shikarat, his first name?
Yeah. that's
Skarat.
like-
Skarat.
Hey, buddy,
Correct.
there's a thing called the internet. Okay, for unique experience.
He's asking for goofy stuff.
Yeah, I mean, I'm like, no. And this was again one that was like, we need it in 2 days.
Yep, they wanted it right away.
Okay, here's another one. Oh, we get this a lot about football teams. Okay, remember
Sport
I said
teams,
don't
yeah.
do anything international? Dear Sir Matt, I hope you are well. Please send a quotation for these trips as below. Paris, Casablanca, Paris, and we got this like August 4th, or it was when
It
we
was
got
real
it.
close, yeah.
It was really close. And then Dakar to Casablanca. Could you confirm to me that you accept remote bank card payments
Hello?
via POS machine provided they belong to international visa? If you are, then additional costs. How much are they? I look forward to it. We don't know how many people. We don't
look
know
where they're
anything.
going. Casablanca?
Yeah. And then it's the Bontas Football Academy.
You're right. Where are they at?
No. Again, it's international. Don't touch it. Don't even go near it. Okay? And if you do have a question about it, call us. Here's another one. Adam Kane. Hello, I need a quote. Trip departing to Lagos, to Toronto. You see,
Here
again,
it is.
international.
This is international.
No, they have agents in Lagos. You know what, Adam? What you can do is you can go online and purchase the
Thank
ticket.
you. Go ahead.
You know what I mean?
we highly
Why are you
suggest-
reaching out to me on an airline ticket? Flight should be an economy. Kindly forward your findings itinerary to me as soon as possible. Advise the type of credit card your company accepts for payment, because I figure he has a variety of credit
I'm
cards.
sure he has multiples.
Multiple credit cards, right? So there we go. And here's the last one. This is a reply. Oh, this is a reply from Mark. I think it's Mark Krebs who did this one.
Yes.
Replied back to Adam. I love this. This is what somebody
so
did.
cool.
He replied, "Good evening, Adam. This is an evolution agent responding to possible fraud." And this is what he said. "Before I start working on this quote, I will require a $100 research fee up front due to the urgency of the trip payable to me by Visa, MasterCard, American Express, or Discover. I will need you to sign my credit card authorization form for that transaction and attach a copy of front and back of the credit card being used, clearly showing the name and the first 2 pages of your passport as well, so that I have the documents to work from when booking this trip for you. When I book this trip, I will require a 10% service fee in addition to the price of the trip for that work that I will be doing on this trip for you. Please forward the information to me ASAP if these terms are accessible." And then you know what happened. Adam did not return an email.
Adam, nobody ever heard from Adam. I have to tell you something. This is a perfect example of an agent knowing exactly what to say. And if you want to use this,
Yeah.
when you get this kind of thing, please feel free to use some of the verbiage in here, because this person never answered him. And thank goodness
And we
Mark
should-
Krebs went,
Yeah.
I don't think so. But you see, he was nice, but he pretty much said,
Get out of here. And you know what? It don't have to be $100 anymore.
could be. And 100 is what it was.
You know, it's
Not doing-
2023. That was 2 years ago. You can make it 200. All right. Can we come back on in front of this, if we can? Okay. Let's talk about this. Susie has a story she wants to share with you. Okay. So, talk about this story. Here.
This it's just kind of, I felt bad, and I'm sure she was totally unaware what happened to her. She took a booking from somebody who lived in Mexico.
This is an agent,
This
a
is
new
an
agent.
a new agent.
First booking
in Arkansas.
In Arkansas. Go ahead.
She took a booking from someone who lived in Mexico. She sent the credit card authorization. Somehow they got a hold of the authorization and they translated it into Spanish. They filled it out and everything, but A, it was last minute. B, the passport was not the person who was traveling, and they couldn't provide a credit card to make the payment. The departure, we got this like on the 5th and they wanted to leave on the 7th. This is terrible. She was evidently unaware of the 21-day booking, because when I talked to her, she said, I don't know anything about this, but she sent the credit card authorization. But this person was in Mexico and she was dealing with them. It was totally fraud. There was nothing right about it, but it was already too late. She made the payment.
And how much were we talking about?
I think it was like $2,800.
$2,800.
And it was all last minute. Again, I understand that sometimes when you're doing this, you're trying to focus on making a sale, and this was red flag. If you live in the United States, we have office in Mexico, for God's sakes.
Yeah, we do. We have an office.
We have agents in
Mexico that could have taken that booking.
They could have taken that booking. If she got it and she realized how this was going, she could have easily called like Astrid or gotten in touch with Astrid.
Or call us.
Or call us and say, I've got somebody who's living in Mexico and they want to book with me here.
Yeah.
We will gladly refer that person to an agent in Mexico so that they can deal with them the way they should.
Wait, go back. Let's go back up here. Go back, Wickman, if we could. Okay. Again, you guys, I have here, new agents be aware. Uplines, step it up. Again, this is where I need your help. I need your help. If you're recruiting and sponsoring new agents, that's what you primarily do. You don't do a lot of the travel thing. I understand you're busy. I understand you're this and that. Check in with your agents. If not, tell your agents. If you've got a booking, your first couple of bookings, call Jose. He'll check it for you. Call Susie.
We'll look at it.
I'd rather, instead of this girl being out of $3,000 on her first booking, and I just feel so bad for her.
I did, and when I talked to her, she was totally, she was kind of unaware what happened with the authorization coming back in Spanish.
Yeah.
And I just want to tell you, she said, I think I need more training.
Yeah. Yeah.
And I agreed with her, yes. When you're bringing in new people, if you do a lot of things with them to keep them, you need to talk to them about fraud.
Yeah.
Very first thing, just take 5 minutes of your training and say, please, I want you all to be successful and I don't want you to get burnt. We don't want to get burnt. Please pay attention. Show them this. Take them to this video.
Yeah.
And tell them, watch this. That's it.
Watch this training video that Susie and Jose made. And you guys listen, for you recruiters and sponsors that are bringing in these people, this is how we keep the agents more in line with you. You make more commission instead of losing agents, because now this guy might drop out. So now you've lost money, your recruitment. So again, I need you guys to step up. Now, let's talk about this. This was an alert that happened on Thursday. We got a travel alert from travel.
Can I talk about this, Jose?
Yeah, sure. Hold on a second now. We got this from Travel Leaders, Agent Universe. Go ahead, Amanda.
Okay, perfect. So a really big thing right now on social media and also just digitally, mobilely, and messaging platforms, they're trying to send you a fake Zoom link, or they're just trying to send you a link for you to click on. And that's what we see in this example right here. Someone texted the travel agent, inquired about a honeymoon trip, and then the client said, I'll go ahead and send the Zoom link instead. No. You are the travel agent. You are in control. You will be sending a Zoom link or a Teams link or a meetings link or whatever. You do not click on any links that people send you. Those are how scammers are getting people online and also just everywhere right now.
Yes.
Jose, do you want to add?
Yes. And we have an example of this. We actually have an example of this. I got this email. Let's go to the next slide, and you can get rid of us here because I want the people at home to see this.
Yeah.
I got this email on Friday night around, and I'm not going to name the agent's name, but she is an experienced agent.
Yes, she is.
Here's an example of what happened on the same thing that Amanda talked about. Now, how are they doing this? If you have a profile on Agent Universe, really simple. You know, anybody, if I want a travel agent in Phoenix, Arizona, I can go to Google and go travel agent Phoenix, Arizona, and your profile will pop up because you're part of Agent Universe. And that's what happened. I got hacked this week. The fraudsters said they were looking for someone to help them plan their honeymoon trip and found my info on Travel Leaders Network. They insisted I use their Zoom link, which is how they got me. I got wise, but it was too late. I already tried to log into their Zoom link. Looking back, I see the red flags, but everything seemed plausible at the time. I was just now getting my computer back online for safety reasons. We had to disconnect our Wi-Fi, save any odds and ends to my external hard drive, and wipe my computer. They went from my Amazon account and my Square account. They didn't get anywhere with either, but the real scary part was that if I restarted my computer, I couldn't get into an update, but it was hung up at 10% with no movement of the circle. And all of a sudden the mouse would move on its own accord. They were trying to take control of my computer, hence we had to wipe the hard drive clean. Next slide, please. See? Just in a, okay? Continuing on the email. Luckily for me, all my client information is either encrypted in Travelfire or safely stored on my external hard drive, which is also disconnected unless I'm actively working with it. I just wanted to let you know because I've heard many other travel agents comment on how most leads that come from TLN nowadays are scams or fraud of some sort or another. We may want to let TLN know about these issues. Thanks from a travel advisor. P.S. All it took was one distracted minute for my system to be compromised. If I can save one other agent from that, I'm happy to do so. I want to thank this travel agent tremendously for sending this email and getting this warning out to you guys. You see, this is what family does. They want to protect you, and we want to protect you. This is true, people.
This was shocking when we read it, and
I was like, I can't believe this. We just talked about this on Thursday. On Friday, I get this. So this is happening now. So again, upline, you guys that are recruiting, bring it up. Bring it up. We don't want to see you guys get burnt. We don't. And what that requires is we got to be more family. We got to cover each other.
You have to work as a team. You are a team.
Yeah.
So you're a team leader, you're a team supporter. These are things, this agent, I thank this person so much.
Thank you so much,
for sharing this with us because this was upfront and personal and scary.
And this is an experienced agent. She's got, 5 or 6 years in the program.
And like at the very bottom,
picture a new agent. A new agent would just lose everything. Not only travel, but her personal accounts, everything. Go ahead, Aunt Amanda. You was to say something.
I just wanted to add something about social media really quickly before we move on. Also on social media, we've had accounts making fake Evolution Travel Cafe accounts or Archer Travel accounts, and they're DMing you on Facebook or responding back even on our page. And I catch it and I report them and I delete all their comments, but it takes me a long time to do that individually. So just to let you know, we will never comment back to you guys and say, click this link, you won something.
Yeah.
No, correct.
Do not click that link. Click this link because you won the contest we're doing. No, the only way Archer Travel does claiming prizes is giveaway at archertravel.com, and you send that email to claim your prize. We do not ask you to click links on Facebook or whatever to win a prize. So just be really careful of that, and we don't ask for you to send us money to win a prize or this or that. So when in doubt, call Archer Travel because that keeps happening on our page. And I might sneak peek. We might be doing a social media giveaway this week, so make sure you stay tuned on the page. But just be careful of that.
You guys, again, please be careful. Please be careful. All right, let's go to the next slide. Okay, so that's what all of that is about. Now we're going to show you a quick. Oh, okay. So here's another one. All right. Out here in Southern California, we have the AAA travel magazine. It's called Westways. And they had an article on how to protect yourself from travel scammers for the consumer. Now they're affecting the consumer. They're not only taking away from the travel advisor, they're doing this to consumers. And primarily in this article, what they talked about is how a lot of travel sites now are offering like Carnival Cruise Line, $250 on the panorama for 7 days, balcony. What? Too good to be true. Oh, I'll take it. You know, the consumer's like, yeah, I'll take that, and it's fraud. It's fraud. They're actually pretending to be suppliers and vendors and cruise lines to get that. So again, you know, if you're talking to your family members, friends, and again, when you're dealing with, you know, it's always happening in the family. I'm booking the Royal Caribbean cruise for them, and then the sister-in-law goes, "But I found it online much cheaper. See, I found it for 2 cents."
Yeah. So why are we getting this from you?
Yeah. Then go. Okay, I would check it.
This
Check it.
article was pretty interesting. I just got it in the New Westways magazine, and it was so important because we had just gone last week with these incidents with fraud and things, and I'm like, wow, if they're bringing this to people's attention under AI, this is serious.
Yeah.
This is really serious.
And again, I hear like that they're doing AI on the Disney stuff and stuff. So again, now you have to be protective of your client base. If they're saying to you, "Oh man, I saw this thing on Disney Cruises, blah 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 blah, and it was $200," and whoa, let's get real. Show them the real prices. Show them what what the real competitive prices are, so they don't fall off the deep end and lose a lot of money.
Good.
Okay. All right, now let's go to the next slide. Now here's something I really need you.
Can I also
Sure.
state one more thing? Sorry,
Sure.
I just
No.
thought this. People also will send you a link that looks really real, and it'll say like, instead of zoom.us, it'll be like zoomlink.us. So they're like getting really good, and also the wording is getting better with AI as well. So when in doubt, call Archer Travel.
Yeah, you
Thank
guys,
you, Amanda.
again, be careful. Okay, so here, how do I protect myself from AI travel scams? Be careful of all social media contacts from potential clients and suppliers. Be very careful, you guys. I know you need to have a social media presence
sure.
because you're in the travel industry. I understand this, but again, be careful, especially in these next winter, December months. You guys, this is when we get
Christmas
the busiest
time, holidays. I think I'll buy my mom a 10-day trip to Hawaii.
Yeah, and it's going to be this.
Somebody, yeah.
Yeah, so it's going to get busy and hectic. This is for your protection. When you're starting to see these things, if you have any questions, just forward them to us. We can help you. Don't be fooled. If it's too good to be true, it's too good to be true. Come on, people. You know the pricing on this stuff. You know it. I mean, we show it to you all the time. You guys know it. So when someone comes to you and says, I can get a Disney cruise for, $300. No, you're on another planet.
I'm sorry.
Don't be fooled. Be vigilant. And it's all about reducing the risk. It's all about reducing the risk. And we want to reduce that risk so your business is more successful. And you can, build your business up as a safe, economical business that people come back to you time and time again because you are out there in your truth and you're in the forefront of the travel industry. Right?
Yes. You are the leader you're the leader. You're not the follower in this business. So do your due diligence and be professional about what you do. And this is how you're going to keep your customer. And if you get something like this and they say, what's, $200, say, you know what? I'm really sorry, but before you go ahead and do something like this, I would certainly be careful because I'd hate to see you get scammed and say, but I'll research it for you just to double check.
Yeah, and show them the evidence.
And show them.
Show them. Say, you get AAA magazine, right? Look, there's an article here stating about possible fraud. Oh, I didn't read that. Da, 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 da. Well, it's happening. Show them the proof in the pudding. And then they might start believing you. All right, let's go to the next slide. I know this is a long one.
I know, guys. Sorry.
But we have a lot. Okay, here's the animation Archer Travel Fraud and Prevention Checklist. Checking list. Here we go. We'll roll it. Right?
Roll it.
Oh, we're not going to roll it?
We're not rolling.
No,
we're not rolling.
We're
going backwards.
Hello, Evolution agents. Ron Archer here, and today we want to share with you important information about travel fraud detection and prevention. In this webinar, we will go over simple techniques and solutions to deal with travel fraud. We hope that you, the agent, will be able to detect and prevent travel fraud in your own home-based travel business. Did you know that there's $1.4 billion in credit card fraud committed every year against the travel industry? That's right, $1.4 billion with a B. And that happens to all types of travel agents, regardless of whether they're beginners or experienced. First, let me share the not-so-good news. As an Evolution travel agent, you are responsible for all financial arrangements and transactions within your home-based travel business. That means you need to protect yourself. And to complicate matters, many errors and omissions insurance carriers won't protect travel agents against fraud. So that means you need to protect yourself. And once fraud occurs, it's very difficult for travel agents to recover the funds. So we want to help you eliminate fraud up front. Now for the good news. While you can't eliminate the risk of fraud, there are tons of ways to safeguard against it. One of them is to understand how criminals work. Our staff at Archer Travel have compiled travel agent detection and prevention guidelines to assist you. We've also included a link at the end of this webinar so you can download these guidelines and print them for your personal use. If you still have questions or need more assistance in dealing with this subject, please do not hesitate to contact us at Archer Travel. So now I would like to bring in our training agent, Jose Lambert, who will help you to detect and prevent fraud from happening with your travel bookings. Jose?
Thanks, Ron. Fraud is a 24/7 job for fraudsters. Beginning agents, returning agents, and even experienced agents can fall into the web of travel fraudsters. Evolution travel agents should be aware of the following warning signs. Number 1, the potential client avoids or refuses to complete the Archer Travel credit card authorization form. Number 2, Facebook inquiries from someone you've never heard of who resides in a different part of the United States or the world. It's a warning sign if they need to contact you right away so they can book travel that same day or that same night. Number 3, be careful if a potential client is in an extreme hurry to book. It's the warning sign if they're attempting to travel to faraway locations today or tomorrow and want to book right away. Number 4, the booking is too good to be true. For example, the potential client wants 5 deluxe suites for the cruise booking, or they want to book 3 penthouse suites at the Riu Palace in Punta Cana. Number 5, they only use email and do not want to be bothered with phone calls. You should check the time and origins of all these emails. Fraudsters target travel agents every day. It's not realistic to stop fraud, but what we can do is try to spot it early and make those losses as minimal as possible. Many times there are cases of fraud that could have been avoided simply by checking basic data. Knowing your customer is key to not becoming a victim. In cases of uncertainty, here is our checklist of ways to prevent travel fraud. Number 1, know your clients. Get referrals of your clients from people you know. Number 2, have your client fill out the Archer Travel credit card authorization form. Get a copy of their driver's license and the copy of the front and back of their credit card. Number 3, ask for the client's home address and then look it up on Google Maps to see if it corresponds to what you have been told. Even if the address exists, take it a step further and ask them what color their front door is. Number 4, connect with your clients via phone. Ask the client to provide you with a telephone number to use for contact purposes. Then do a reverse lookup to verify if the addresses match using whitepages.com. If the client says they don't have time for phone calls, this should be a big warning. Number 5, check out the client's social media such as Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram to see if their profile looks suspicious. Number 6, when in doubt about potential fraudster, contact your upline or Archer Travel. If you have been a victim of travel fraud, contact the local authorities in your area as soon as possible. Prevention is your best defense. Ron?
Thank you, Jose. That's great information. Remember, Evolution family, we really want to help you protect against fraud. So if you have any suspicious bookings or suspicious clients, do not hesitate to get in touch with the office and we can help you determine whether it's a legitimate booking or not. As always, we appreciate your hard work, your energy, and your efforts.
Thank you. I know that's kind of funky, but you know what? It makes the point, and
Yeah.
it's true.
And it does. It makes the point.
It comes
Now,
right to the point.
When
So go ahead.
when we were watching that, we also got some comments from you guys, and I want to talk about one. Okay, and this is something that you have to start telling your clients. If you're booking cruises or suppliers or land packages to Mexico, the supplier should not be contacting the client.
Ever.
Ever. If this happens, for example, the Millers are going and they get a call from Carnival one night going, you know what, for those excursions, we need your credit card to pay for that for right now and blah, 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 blah. Okay, you have to warn your clients. They should not be contacting you. I will contact you. Okay? If the cruise line needs the client, they contact you. Okay? be wary of this because this is happening now. I don't know how they're getting to know that the Millers went on a Carnival cruise, but they are getting that information. And if they call and ask for that, they should not be giving them any information at all. What the Miller should say is, contact my travel advisor, contact my travel client, blah, 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 blah. Okay?
And tell your customer you are their main point
Yes.
of
Yes.
contact on
Yes.
this entire booking. No one else will be calling you. I am your person. I'm your professional travel agent, and I'm here for you.
And I'm going to tell you something. You talk about putting value on your system and on your business, they will love you for that. That you save them from their saving them money and from everything else, they will love you for that. But they got to know about it. So again, let's go to the next slide. Again, upline, I need you to step it up, man. I need your help. And if you don't have time to deal with your agents, then have them contact it. There it is right there. Have them contact us.
Please get in touch
Please.
with us.
I'd rather them, I didn't get a chance to because I was busy, Jose. I was bringing in other agents. I got my family at 5, blah, 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 blah. Great. All right, first week book, contact Jose or Susie. Or we have other agents here that can help you.
That's why we're here. We want to make sure that you don't fall into this terrible trap. And unfortunately, it's getting bad. And people,
it's getting bad.
These people are getting super smart, and they're finding so many ways to hack, and it's very disappointing.
And let your, this isn't just for you guys. Tell your family members and friends about this. If they're planning on traveling in the next year or so, tell them there's stuff out here.
Just be careful.
Be careful. There's my email address if you need anything from us. If you want a copy of this PowerPoint, all you need to do is email me and I'll send this information out there to you. Again, the team leaders, you guys that have the trainings, that you have the separate training, if you want this, please share this with your teams. Please, we beg you, share this information. We'd rather you guys, get it done, and then that way you feel much more secure in your business so you can start making the great commissions and keep the business going. All right, say goodbye.
It was really nice to see everybody today. I know this was a long training, but it was so important. And I want to thank Jose for bringing me in here. Please, again, if you need anything, get in touch with us. Amanda, thank you so much for everything that your team does. Jose, thank you.
All right, you guys. We'll see you on Friday when we will prepare you as we do the wrap up and we finish Carnival Week, and we will prepare you for next week. I'm Jose Lambert of Archer Travel Service with the incomparable
Susie Agnew from Archer Travel Service.
See you guys. Bye.
Bye.